Come here a second, would you? Hello.
Oh, the yards smile on me. You are the Ulukai, no?
Yeah, that's me. Good old Ulukai.
I cannot wait to tell my friends that I meet you today. What can Zelenas do for you this wonderful moon?
Zolas sent me. He said he's been waiting forever for you to send him his next Tuanha.
Did I forget again? Oh my! I just hate taking them out to the fields to see them working.
Yeah, it breaks my heart.
Would you take it out there for me, Ulukai? I would be grateful if you did.
If I have to.
Oh, thank you, Ulukai. I shall repay you in some way.
What do I have to do?
I will give you this gi. As long as you hold it in your hand, the Tuanha will follow you. But if it gets scared away by fighting, then you will have a hard time finding it.
Damn, that gi is funky. Phew. Where is this Tuanha?
The Tuanha you need rests now in the pen at the center of the village.
What are those creatures in the pens?
Creatures? Oh no, silly Ulukai. They are called Tuanha. They are my best friends in all of Adelpha.
What can you tell me about these Tonkas?
You have no idea of how peaceful and wonderful the Tuanha truly are. They have a family just like ours, with a mother and a father. The parents are so protective of the young that they are never seen until they are full grown.
That's pretty protective.
Yes, they are such a great animal. Unfortunately, Feiran feels otherwise.
Why is that?
You see these pens around the village? They were built by him to contain and tame the wild Tuanha of Shamazar. He now makes them work just as hard as the rest of the Talon here. I try to give them all the care I can, but every moon I see their spirit drop lower and lower.
It's that bad for them?
How would you like it if you had to carry Riss all moon long? I do not think you would like that life at all, Ulukai.
How do I ride one of these Tuanha?
Oh, I do not approve of any Talon riding, my friends. It seems so wrong.
I really don't know, Zelenas. I never gave it much thought. Well, let's imagine that I would be nice to it.
Oh, I trust you, Ulukai. I know that you would be kind to them. To ride one of my friends, you would simply show it its gi, approach them from the left side, and it will let you get on.
And that's it?
Yes, they are not like us. They trust so completely.
So when I'm not riding it, what do I have to do?
They will usually find a spot to eat or drink from. If you do not see it for a long time, you have only to come back to the village. They usually return to my loving arms.
Nice image. Yikes.
Oh yes, Ulukai, you must promise to feed them hottie. If you ever find them, they simply love those. I have seen a poor Tuanha being chased by a Gamor once. It saw a hottie and stopped to eat it.
It just stopped?
Yes, poor thing. I guess it was really hungry to have forgotten about that Gamor.
Either that or extremely dumb.
I am sorry, Ulukai.
Never mind. Anything else?
Oh yes, Tuanhas do not like to get into water.
Tell me more about this gi.
As you wish, Ulukai. What would you like to know?
What is it exactly?
The gi is a piece of cloth that is dipped in its mother's sweat.
You mean to tell me it's a sweat sock?
I do not know that term, Ulukai. When a Tuanha smells its odor, it becomes as tame as a small child with its parent.
I don't know any children who were tame around their parents. I sure wasn't.
Well, that is what makes the Tuanha such a grand creation of the yards. Its simplicity.
And I sure wouldn't have behaved if you'd shoved my dad's gym socks under my nose. Yeesh. Say, Zelenas, how much for one of your Tuanha?
You want to bring a Tuanha into your life? How nice!
Yeah, ain't I a softie? How much?
Will you care for it as one of your family?
Sure thing. How much?
And sing to it when it is tired?
Yeah, now how much?
And give it a bath when it needs one?
You need a date, Zelinus. Really, man.
I do not understand, Urukai.
Never mind. Zelinus, how much?
I will let one of my friends go with you for not many Zorkins.
Okay, I'll take one.
I hope she will be your best friend.
Yeah, until I get hungry.
What did you say?
I was kidding, Zelinus. You really get emotional about this, don't you?
They are my life. Here is her gi. She likes to be sung to.
Great. Thanks. Where is she?
In the pen next to the Okriana Daoka.
Metal detected.
Yo, Shorty.
Are you Ilot?
Yes, that is I. Are you looking for Narn as well?
Yeah, do you know where he is?
Like I tell soldiers, I have not seen him in many moons. Now I must work.
I really need to find your brother.
I want nothing more than his safe return. But I fear that if I do not finish my field on time, I will be beat more very soon. If only Yeshamaz could come heal me, I could finish my field with no problem.
Notepad accessed. Detected.
Can I ask you something?
I need your help. Can you heal Ilot for me?
Again, the soldiers of Croax beat him.
Looks that way.
They constantly look for Narn. Every worker not in the race field means they lose their quota for race for the soldiers. When that happens, the soldiers become weaker. But let us not delay.
Weaker, huh?
Again.
Stable organic energy detected.
Ow!
You feel better?
Oh yes, thank you so much, Ulukai. I will be able to finish my field on time, maybe even help another Talon with his.
Glad to hear it. Now, about your brother.
2 moons ago, Narn's best friend, Lam, was sick. He was not able to finish his field. Croax found out and had Lam reverted.
For being sick?
No, for not finishing his field. The soldiers depend on the wrist that we supply them to remain strong. Lam was only ill 1 moon. Still, Croax had him reverted.
And Narn?
He went crazy with rage. I have never seen a Talon get so upset. He ran off in search of the Mon, which he believes is a powerful weapon of the Yods. I fear he intends to poison his essence by reverting Croax himself.
So, do you know where Narn is?
I do not, Ulukai. But I did see him last moon. He talked a bit about discovering the secret of the 4 temples, and it having something to do with the essence idols. But I know nothing about these stories.
Who would?
Narn spoke of talking with Shamaz Mesam at the Temple Eloi. You should maybe try there. It is north of the Temple Fae.
Thanks. What is an essence idol, by the way?
I do not know, Ulukai. But the 2 wrist counters near the waters of the Temple Fae can tell you more about them, I think. I hear them talk of them sometimes.
All right, that'll have to do.
Oh yes, Ulukai. You may want to bring a Magua with you when you visit him. I hear the Shamaz is very tired from healing Talon this moon.
Notepad accessed.
Do you know anything of the essence idols?
I know more about dangerous and deadly things. Idols do not interest me.
No?
No. My partner to the south would know more about those. He is more intellectual.
Oh, poor him. I guess you're out of a job now, risk counter.
That may be the case, but Croax still lives. My mission will not be done until he is reverted.
Brave words. Want to come join me?
I cannot, brave Urukai. I know you must be frightened to ask for my help, but I have more important tasks to perform than to keep you alive.
Oh, okay. Well, I am really scared now.
Never fear, Urukai. I may be around the corner when you need me in a fight.
Yeah, all the way around the corner.
I did not hear that, Urukai.
It's okay. It's called a mumble. You weren't supposed to. Do you know anything about the other temples?
The other 3 essence temples have a secret, I have been told. Something to do with your man. I am sure the
What is a Tuan Ha?
They are the animals we use for work around Shamazar. Pulling carts, carrying...
I hear that you know something of the essence idols?
I do, Urukai. I only wish that I was able to give them to you easily as was intended.
Was intended.
Yes, we Guardians have been hiding them for thousands of moons. To one moon give them to you. We had the best place to hide them, in each of the 4 storehouses. The soldiers never went into these storehouses.
And now?
There are soldiers guarding every one. On the moon that you appeared on Adelpha, a small number of farmers became too happy and began burning the wrists at one of the storehouses, trying to weaken the soldiers.
How nice of them.
When Croax learned of this, he had 3 times the number that were involved reverted, and then posted many soldiers around the houses so it would not happen again.
And the idols are still in there, right?
Yes,
My lucky day.
all except the idol that was in the storehouse next to the village. It was discovered missing last moon. We think the soldiers must have found it and taken it into the heart of the Temple Fae. But the other 3 are in the storehouses that are surrounded by soldiers.
And have you any idea why you were guarding them for me?
No, Urukai. I did hope that you would know already. My guess is that it has something to do with the statues at the top of the temples, since the idols are the same shape. But that is just my guess.
Notepad accessed.
Where are these wrist storehouses?
I would be glad to take you there myself, Urukai. But I would then lose my secret.
Just tell me then.
2 of them are on islands in the water around the Temple Fae. Another is to the northeast of the Temple Fae, placed in between the Temple Eloi and the Temple Ganda. The 4th one is in the village, but I think little of value is in there.
Thanks.
Be careful attacking these places, Urukai. They are heavily guarded.
Notepad accessed.
Can I see you for a second?
Hey, Zolas, I got something for you.
You are playing tricks on me, no, Urukai? All I need is a Twanha.
Ah, damn it! Can I ask you something?
Hey, Zolas, I got something for you.
You brought it. But I do not understand. Where is Salinas?
He didn't want to do it.
Not only is his essence crazy, but lazy as well, I guess. He will be the reversion of me yet.
I don't mean to interrupt, but do you want this thing or not? This ghee is really starting to smell.
Yes, may I have it?
Please, take it before the stench kills me.
Thank you, Urukai. I must start work now. Tell Salinas that I will be in great danger if he is late again. And for doing this, I will tell you a secret I know. In the mud can...
Notepad accessed.
Can I ask you something?
How about a thank you?
You are a great being, Ulukai. Please take this as an offer of thanks from me.
Foreign material detected. Metal detected.
Pardon me, buddy.
About that Tuan Ha you had me deliver to Zolas?
Yes, Ulukai?
Zolas wants me to tell you that you need to keep up the pace with these Tuan Ha's. He's falling behind in his work.
His work! That is all I hear about! Has he no feelings for these poor Tuanhas?
He's probably too busy worrying about his own hide.
What was that, Ulukai?
Nothing. You mentioned something about a favor?
Yes, I shall honor my word. I would give you these as payment for your favor.
Excuse me, pal.
Where can I find some metal?
Look to the large mound.
Can I ask you something?
Can you give me some info on Croax?
He has been the leader of Feyran's forces ever since Feyran began to rule Adelpha. I hear he spends many moons out at the Temple Fey praying.
How did he and Feyran meet?
When Feyran was seen arguing with the prophet Khazar, Croax approached him.
Metal detected. Metal detected. Stable energy detected.
Are you Logar?
Ah, Lukai! What brings you to this moon?
I need to get some magua.
I see the other Talon I sell to talk more than they should. Very well. I do have a magua I can sell.
What's the damage?
For you this moon, I do this favor. But tell no one I have given this for such a low Zorkin rate.
Sure, I can do that.
Then you have my last Magua. I know that I can trust you to remain quiet about this. Magua are only to be owned by soldiers, and I could get into trouble if they knew I had some.
What can you tell me about Magua?
I tell you what I know for free, because I like your face, Ulukai. The Magua plant used to grow all over another region of Adelpha. That is, until Feyaran began mining there. When that happened, all the plants started disappearing.
And that's bad?
Yes. You see, Ulukai, when a Magua is eaten, it gives strength to the essence. Since there are only a few plants left, Croax has made it illegal for any other Talon but his soldiers to have them.
Hoarding the goods, huh?
The soldiers take many things and keep them for themselves. If you ever find a place they live, you will find many items, I would think.
Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
About that Magua.
Have you found one?
Yep, sure do.
Great. May I have it now?
Of course.
Thank you.
Tastes good, does it?
No, it is a little flat. Now, what questions do you have, Urukai?
What can you tell me about that barrier?
Only that Feyaran created it, and it has kept out all who have tried to enter.
What is beyond it?
A breeding and training camp for Ventilopes. Croax's Ventilope trainers live there as well.
Any way to get around it?
Not that I know of yet, Urukai. The Ventilope are a terror in the sky for all who oppose the will of Feyaran.
Can you explain the essences to me?
Yes, Urukai. It is important for you to understand this. There are 4 types of essences inside each Talon. We become converted by this essence at a certain age by standing next to the well of essence. After this, we discover what we have become.
What are the 4 types?
There is the essence Fey, which all soldiers are, and most of the Dolotai Guardians were. Although now the Guardians are all different types of essence, since most of the original Guardians have been reverted. The Fey Talon can use his essence like a weapon, sending energy from himself.
And the others?
The Ka essence allows a Talon to become a Shamaz, one who can use his essence to heal. The essence Elui gives the Talon the ability to become smarter or more creative. Most merchants and creators are Elui Talon. And the last one is what most Talon are blessed with, the Ganda essence. This essence gives the Talon great strength and the ability to work for long periods of time.
Lexicon accessed.
I was told by Ilot that his brother Narn may have come to see you.
Oh yes, Urukai. That poor Talon. It makes my essence hurt to see one with such anger inside him. He was here 2 moons ago.
What was he looking for?
Narn believes the story that these 4 essence temples all have a secret. I have heard these stories myself, but I have never discovered if they were true.
Did he learn anything by seeing you?
No, I do not think so. Oh, but he did ask to see my Sankra tablet.
What info do you have on the Essence Idols?
Very little, but I hear that a Shamaz gave them to the farmers to hide. The Talon who count the risks for Croax know most about what happens with the farmers. Maybe they know.
What is the story of the temple's secret?
Before, all 4 temples were the same shape and size. When Feyran took power, he forced all Talon here to rebuild the Temple Fey. During that time, it is said that a Shamaz worked with the builder of the Temple Fey and created a system of locks.
Locks? To open what?
It is not known, Urukai. Narn believed the Mon and the secrets were connected somehow. In the story, each temple has a lock which requires some type of key. What that key is and where that lock may be, I do not know.
Well, it's a start.
The only place to even put something is the offering plate below each essence symbol at the top of these 3 lesser temples.
What is this about a Sankra tablet?
Narn wanted to find out if I really had the Sankra tablet, which I did. I have it hidden in my home back in the village.
What is on this tablet?
The path of the Sankra is drawn on it. When the essences of Adelpha flow in a certain path that causes chaos, that is the Sankra.
So he went and got it?
I do not know. I sent him to go see Mar, the chief of the village. I have been trying to gain Mar's trust. When I gave him the key, I wanted to see if I had succeeded yet.
Succeeded in what?
Mar harms other Talon without knowing it. He is very simple, but his essence is pure. I am trying to see if I can convince him that Croax is not his friend, and that he is only using Mar to control the Talon here.
Why do you have to hide this tablet?
Feyran wants to be the only being that Talon learn from. He only keeps us few Shamaz alive to heal his workers. But go see Mar and tell him to get the tablet for you. Maybe it will help.
Notepad accessed. Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected. Stable organic energy detected.
Son of a... Pardon me, buddy.
Did Narn come to see you?
Yes, Uluvai. He was full of much anger.
Why is that?
Because Mar could not find key to friend Mazum's box. He wanted to get tablet, but I could not help him. He got angry and hit Mar.
When was he here?
Last moon. I tell friend Croax that for 2 moons, Narn not to his wrist. I think Croax want to find Narn very badly now.
Me too. I was told by Shamaz Mezum to come and see you about a tablet.
Friend Mazum? You meet with friend Mazum?
Yes, I met with him.
Is he not the best? He's the only Talon who says he likes Mar. Well, friend Croax does too.
That's great, Mar. About that tablet.
Yes, it is in a box in the Mazum's home. I will bring it out for you.
Can you open this chest?
I wish that I could, Kuruloi. I think I leave Zorkins in it the last time I opened it.
Why can't you?
You promise not to tell friend Mazum?
What?
I lose his key many moons ago. I have looked for it, but I cannot find it anywhere.
Great. Now what can I do, Mar?
Oh, I know. You can open it with the loud sound that the dynamite makes. That works for rocks. It will work for box, cause they sound the same. Mar is highly smart.
Notepad accessed. Explosive detected.
Son of a